Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me again today for another Baby Scott Scraps. And today I am scrapbooking 3 pictures that were from my campground. Now, if you look real close at the photos, you will see that the whole campsite is underwater. Our campground was known to flood occasionally. This time it went higher than normal and actually went into our yard, which is actually on the high end of the campground. And so these were some photos that my friend had sent me because I was at home recovering from emergency appendicitis surgery. So it's a good story to put in the book. And I thought the umbrellas and the rain clouds and the rain paper were all good for this story. So the top left photo is one of the yard, and you can see like our red deck. The water is up to that line. Now it wouldn't have gone any higher because at that point it flattens out behind us, and so it would have just spread, not gone higher. So our camper was safe, but yeah, still makes for a messy yard. The one in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see the reflection of our camper into the water that's in our neighbor's yard. She was taking that from her camper. And then the tree that you see, that's totally underwater. That normally wouldn't have been. And then there's the one on the right is the bridge that goes between like 2 sections of pond, and there's normally at least 8 feet between the bottom of the fence or the bottom of the bridge and the water, so you can tell it was really high. So I'm just telling that story, and again, this isn't the first time the campground had flooded, and not the first time. We had another, what they called, 100-year flood a while back, but this was definitely one that got into our yard. And I want to write about like our neighbors who, knowing that my husband was at work and knowing that I was laid up from surgery, were making sure our camper and our items were safe. They moved our golf cart out of our yard and just made sure there was nothing that would get damaged while we weren't able to go there. So, it's, I think it takes those hard times to realize what good friends you have. So I just put the papers kind of in again, using them kind of the way they were. I've got the strip going all the way up and down of the rainbow sun and cloud paper, and then I took a strip of this aqua paper, and I'm going to use that for putting my title on, and then I used the raindrop paper kind of as the base for the matting of the 3 photos. And I'm going to go ahead and make my title, and it's just going to be Rain, Rain, Go Away, because as you could see, we were done with rain and we were ready for it to dry up. Now, because it hadn't been the first time that this had happened, in the upper corner, I'm going to put some florals up there. And I'm trying to kind of mix it between the sun's coming out and the rain, and this is my happy place. So it's kind of a mix of items that are decorating it. So the florals are going in, and then I have this thing that says, "Here we go." And I'm thinking I might go back later and with some small alphas, maybe write "Here we go again" and put that in the corner. I'm going to put the journaling box in the upper right hand corner where I'm going to write about, my good friends keeping me updated on the status of our camper and helping to move things out. And then I'm just going to tuck in a little floral here above and below as well. And now this journaling card, it's got it like a floral behind it, but it almost looked like raindrops or splatters, so I kind of like that. I've got the sun with the sunglasses because, again, it's kind of a mix of, hoping for the sun to come up and dry it all out, and, the whole rain experience. I'm taking the little ball jar that says "Oh Joy" because, again, everyone's looking at their stuff. And if you've ever been in flooding, when it dries out, there is a smell like none other when you have rotting vegetation. So even though it dries out for a while there, it's just awful from what you smell. So yeah, it's fun. And I feel for anyone who actually goes through flooding in their home. We've been fortunate, but Yeah, so this is our experience. I just scattered a few of these fussy cut Amy Tan cameras around in each of the clusters, and now I am taking these clouds. They are, oh, I forget what the name of the brand is. I just put them away too. They are or Pretty Little Studio clouds. I sprinkled a few of those on there, and then I just put a little tab that says "Just Let It Go." So here is the close-ups. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and we will be back again tomorrow for another of our layouts. Have a great day. Bye-bye.